It's Friday, March 12th, and today is the official 109th birthday of Girl Scouts in the United States. And to celebrate, I have a special story to share with you today. It's called Here Come the Girl Scouts. It's written by Shanna Corey and illustrated by Hadley Hooper. And this is the amazing, all true story of Juliet Daisy Gordon Lowe and her great adventure in starting Girl Scouting. Let's begin. Here come the Girl Scouts. To make yourself strong and healthy, it is necessary to begin with your inside. Daisy was a girl with gumption. Gumption is a noun. It means courage, spunk, initiative, wit. That sounds like some of the girls I know. It is possible for any girl to make herself into a strong and healthy woman if she takes the trouble to do few body exercises every day. Daisy grew up in Savannah, Georgia, at a time when proper young ladies were supposed to be dainty and delicate. Do you see Daisy hanging in the tree? Do you think that was considered proper, dainty, and delicate during her time? But Daisy came from a family of pathfinders and pioneers. She wanted adventure and excitement. Fresh air is your great friend. Delicate? Thought Daisy. Bosh! How boring! When Daisy grew up, she went traveling, ready for adventure. But on a visit home, she got an ear infection and lost almost all of her hearing. Daisy didn't let an obstacle stop her from seeing the world, though. Her mother worried, so Daisy wrote and reassured her. Progress. Daisy's hearing. February 1st. Heard a foghorn. March 1st. Hearing improved. Heard a camel when it rose. April 1st. Hearing decidedly improved. Heard grass growing. Can you hear grass growing? Do you think Daisy was being humorous or funny when she wrote that to her mom? Daisy had adventure after adventure. When she wanted a new gate for her house, she took lessons from a blacksmith and forged it herself. Every time you show your courage, it grows. She rode elephants in India, visited the Great Pyramid in Egypt, went fishing during fancy dinner parties, and even flew in a monoplane. A delicious experience, she said. I wonder why she called it delicious. Usually we use the word delicious about foods that we taste and enjoy. I wonder what that meant when she used the word delicious to describe her experience flying a plane. After many years, though, Daisy grew restless. Her family had settled towns and served in wars, written books, and built railroads. Daisy wanted more than adventure. She wanted to be useful, to make a difference in the world. But what could she do? Then one day, Daisy discovered a group in England called the Boy Scouts. It had begun as a way for boys to help serve their country. And the Boy Scouts spent lots of time outdoors, running and camping and swimming and fishing. There was even a sister group called the Girl Guides. The more Daisy learned, the more excited she grew. Why, the girls in America should have something like this, Daisy thought. Many of the greatest movements for the good of people and those which have influenced the world most have been the work of one person. So Daisy observed the Boy Scouts and the Girl Guides in England and thought that we could do something similar for the girls in America. What a great idea. The work of today is the history of tomorrow, and we are its makers. Daisy couldn't wait to get started. She packed a Girl Guide handbook and took a steamer back home. A steamer is a name for a big boat that can go across oceans, and it's powered by steam motors. When she arrived, she telephoned her cousin, Nina. "Come right over," she said. "I've got something for the girls of Savannah and all America and all the world, and we're going to start it tonight." On March 12th, 1912, Daisy began her biggest adventure yet. She invited 18 girls to the first Girl Scout meeting. She told them about all the adventures they would have. They'd hike and camp and swim. They'd do good deeds. They'd learn to tie knots and survive in the wilderness, and even save lives. The girls thought Daisy's idea was brilliant. Daisy divided them into 2 troops. Then she taught them the 10 Girl Scout laws. Up here it says, "Getting right down and smelling the fresh soil is good for anyone." We got to smell the fresh soil when we planted our daisies on Sunday. Remember? These are the 10 Girl Scout laws that Daisy shared. A Girl Scout is honorable, loyal, useful, a friend to all, courteous, pure, kind to animals, obedient, cheerful, thrifty. Do you know what all those words mean? If you're not sure, ask an adult and they'll tell you. From then on, Daisy devoted all her energy to the Girl Scouts. She designed uniforms for them to wear. She gave them her carriage house to meet in. She turned the vacant lot across the street from her house into a basketball court. She even gave the Girl Scouts a boat so they could take trips up and down the river. Whatever you take up, do it with all your might. Look at all the wonderful adventures that those girls got to experience as Girl Scouts. What a great opportunity. Daisy wanted the Girl Scouts to be open to lots of different girls, so she organized troops in private schools and in orphanages, in churches and in synagogues, in factories and in shops. Of course, some people didn't approve of Daisy's new adventure. "Here come the Girl Scouts," they grumbled. "Unthinkable! Preposterous!" But nothing would stop Daisy. A Girl Scout is a friend to all and a sister to every other Girl Scout, no matter to what social class she may belong. Daisy and her friend, Professor Walter Hoxie, worked together to write a handbook for the Girl Scouts. The girls read the book and learned all sorts of interesting things, such as how to find the time by the stars or by the sun, how to cure hams, how to secure a burglar with 8 inches of cord. Waste of time is the worst of waste. We can never get those moments back again. How to brush your teeth if a crocodile takes your toothbrush. How to stop a runaway horse. How to get the skin off a sardine. My goodness. I'm not sure if we could find these things in our modern Girl Scout handbook, but I bet it made for interesting reading back then. The Girl Scouts worked on earning badges: Dairy Maid, Naturalist, Pioneer, Horsemanship, Swimmer, Interpreter, Cyclist, Flyer. You will not have any luck unless you try hard. To get the full benefit of actual contact with nature, it is absolutely necessary to camp out, where every breath of heaven can reach you and all wild things are within easy reach. The Girl Scouts went camping. They took an oyster boat to an island near Savannah. They sang songs around the campfire. They feasted on fish and cornbread and turtle eggs. At night, they tiptoed out of their tents and slept under the stars. I wonder if we'll get to do some of those things when we go camping with our troop. Do you think that we'll have fish and cornbread? Has anyone ever eaten a turtle egg? I don't think I have. I can't imagine that'll be on our camping menu. We might get a chance to sleep out under the stars if folks are feeling adventurous like Daisy. Most of all, the Girl Scouts went on walks. They savored the green. They soaked up the sunshine. They breathed all the good fresh air. In this United States of ours, we have cut down too many trees. So let us plant trees, giving back to nature, making the world better for future generations. What a great gift to give. All over Savannah, people saw the Girl Scouts swimming and singing, hiking and camping, and playing basketball. Some of them just sniffed and shook their heads. Nature, fresh air, bleh! said one dainty damsel. In my day, young ladies knew their place, grouched a grandmamma. All that exercise can't be good for them, worried the neighbors. Other people saw them, though, and cheered. Here come the Girl Scouts! They hugged their daughters and smiled and said, "It's about time." When mean girls want you to join in some low fun, when you think it is not right, be brave and have courage to say it isn't right. You will feel twice as happy afterwards. Daisy traveled all over, giving speeches and raising money for the Girl Scouts. Many people who heard her started their own troops. Soon there were Girl Scouts across the country. The world looks to great organizations like the Girl Scouts to break down petty barriers of race and class. So the Girl Scouts have served as a model for including all people for many generations, no matter what color their skin, or how much money they make, or what religion they practice. All people are included within the Girl Scouts organization. But Daisy never forgot the Girl Scouts of Savannah. Whenever she wasn't traveling, she visited them and told them about her adventures. She shared stories of female doctors and scientists, architects and airplane pilots, and she read to them from the Girl Scout handbook. One of you may someday alter the lives of hundreds of thousands of people. Daisy believed that girls could do anything. To get on in the world, to give anything and get anything out of it, each girl has got to do her part. And she was right. Girl Scouts have been making a difference ever since, just like Daisy. These are some famous Girl Scouts that have had an impact in our world. Rebecca Lobo is an athlete. She plays women's basketball. Natalie Merchant is a musician. Lisa Ling is a journalist who reports the news. Lucille Ball was an actor and a comedian. Gloria Steinem was a political activist and a change maker in our world. Hillary Clinton is a politician and a lawyer. Rita Dove is a poet. Every little girl goes to make up some part or parcel of our great whole nation. And look, see who's there? YOU. That includes you. You can make a difference, and you will, Girl Scouts. And there you have it. The last 2 pages give a timeline and some descriptions of the life of Juliet Gordon Low, whose nickname was Daisy. As you can probably guess, that's where we get the name of our troop and our level in Girl Scouts. We are the Daisies, and we were named such in honor of Juliet Gordon Low, aka Daisy. So on this March 12th, I want you to all celebrate and be proud of all your hard work last year and this year, making our world a better place, making a difference, growing courageous and strong, and learning new things, Daisy Girl Scouts. Bye.